Hey, MP, I got... Watch this. You see that? Morant freezes him with the look-away hezzy, then blows right by him with the left.
Dude, that's filthy.
You have to respect the floater. You can't play drop.
I'll be in his pocket.
Good. You gotta be physical. If you give him any room to breathe, he's a bucket.
For sure.
Now watch this. You see how much space he gets on that first step?
Let's get this win, MP.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The forwards for him, Tatum and Porzingis. On out there with MP. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson is out there with John Conchar. And it's Tillman in at the 5. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. Now, how do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Points.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Rocked in the pass to Brissett. To the inside. And the dunk by MP.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Morant. And the rejection by MP. And White kicks to MP.
Those extra opportunities at the line can make all the difference, as MP knows well.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, MP.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Marcus Smart. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
Tatum passes to MP. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look.
Tatum passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Bane for 3. Again, the miss by Bane.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit. He'd like to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Smart. And again, Memphis no good. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. MP no good. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Santi Aldama. Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. The Celtics have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Morant against MP. Outside, Bane. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his third assist on the night.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Morant against MP. Morant with the steal. In the corner, Kennard with it. Outside, Bain lets the three fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Brogdon. Conchar pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Outside, Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's Morant missing.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes.
And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for their matchup with Orlando, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Outside, Bain from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Morant passes to Tillman. Shoots the three. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, MP. Outside to Brogdon. MP with a screen on Bain. Fires the three. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Memphis with it. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Morant passes to Tillman. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain inside the three-point line. Almost, but it rolls out.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Pass to MP. And with this new CBA, great for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Brogdon finds White. MP left side. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 20 points.
Shooters shoot. Once Desmond has the ball, he's into his motion.
And MP throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Morant passes to Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. From the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 22.
Look at the vision from John Morant there. Knew exactly where to deliver it for an easy look.
Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And stolen by White. Here's MP. And the rejection by Jackson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Luke's checked in for Boston.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
MP, no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Pass to Tillman. Three-pointer. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And here's Morant. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch MP. It seems like he's doing all right. Gotta keep working, though.
I think he's looking really good. It's hard coming into the NBA, but right now he's playing more like a vet than a rookie for sure.
Those guys are gonna have nightmares about you carving up their D.
So obviously we've been doing the endorsement thing for a little while now. I got sick of having, you know, one file on my laptop, one on my phone, we got one on your phone, one under the coffee machine. So I put everything in one place. It's in the cloud, you can access it wherever you are. Stay on top of things.
Pop, the cloud?
What
is this, 1998?
What do you mean that's what it's called?
We don't say the cloud, just say online, Pop.
Boy, will you just look at this? I'm trying to help you out.
Let me see what you got here, old man.
Really strong performance out there. You seemed even more in your element than usual. Did you feel particularly dialed in for this matchup?
I think so. There was a really great crowd out there. And love or hate me, I want to make sure that anyone comes to an NBA game gets their money's worth. Sometimes I just pick up on that energy, and it fuels me. I love it.
Very cool. And how were you able to get the better of Morant in this one?
I didn't get the better of him. I am better than him. I know that sounds arrogant. I don't care. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I expect of myself. This was nothing extraordinary. This was a game where I did what I'm gonna do. And unfortunately for Ja, he was the one in my way.